I'm Logan, you're watching Charlie's Custom Creations, and today we're gonna see how you can transform your old rust bucket with $1,000 worth of headlights. No, I'm just kidding, that wasn't very nice. Cars have feelings. How you can transform your old piece of history with $1,000 headlights. Nope, but for real, we are doing a Dapper lighting install on our 74 Nova, otherwise called Sleeper Nova, otherwise known as Sugarcube. If you wanna know why we call it Sugarcube, we tell you at the end of the video, so you'll just have to wait and see. But stay tuned to see how we get to here. Thank you so much, and please enjoy. Boop, 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 boop. Over here at the old Charlie's Custom Sleeper Nova, we're about to do a, man, I forgot the name of the headlight company, Dapper Lighting. We're about to do a Dapper Lighting headlight install on the Sleeper Nova. If you're not familiar with the Sleeper Nova, let me tell you why we call it the Sleeper Nova. It's a Nova. It is indeed custom. It's got some drilled and slotted action. There you go, we know who those are. She looks a little crusty up front, no doubt about that. And she's rocking a 355 built power plant with Holley fuel management. Oh, it's also mini tubbed and rocking 315 tires in the rear, but we're not gonna worry about that quite yet. So here are these Dapper headlights. I've never seen these before. They are pretty space age, and for what they cost, they better let me talk to aliens. We got a whole lot of wiring and ballasts and diodes and stuff. I've genuinely got no clue how to wire these headlights up. I couldn't find any instructions in the packaging. So I'm gonna do the part I know how to do first, which is take the old stuff apart. Well, the old service cart's looking a little rough here. Just a little jammed here on the headlight bezel. So we actually plan on 3D scanning this whole front end to make a custom 3D printed front grille. So this just in, found out that we're also going to remove these trim pieces to paint them black to match the grille and match the blacked out headlights. It's going to look awesome. So I'm also going to get ahead removing these front pieces. And man, it is pretty tight in there. Oop. Alrighty, we got that little stinker off of there. Got my handful of Nova trim bits here. We're about to go ahead and give them a little sand blast, just a little dusting, Oh man, it's spooky in here. For those who are uninformed, we're gonna dust them with a sand blaster, scuff them up with some sandpaper a little bit, and then paint them black. Alrighty, we got some blasted parts here. Now what we're gonna do is scuff them up with some sandpaper before we hit them with some black paint. So of course, after we got all the front trim painted, I'm ready to put these headlights together. I have a basic understanding of how the wiring needs to go, and we come to find that we're missing a relay harness. So I got an order number here, and I'm gonna go ahead and give these clowns over at Dapper Lighting a call, see what that's about. Maybe we just didn't order it. Maybe it's our fault. I don't know.
Hi, thanks for calling Dapper Lighting. Please note we have recently relocated to Las Vegas.
Called Dapper Lighting to try to get a better idea of a pinout on this relay so I don't blow up these headlights. And Dapper Lighting said, hey, we're not sure about the pinout. We got to go into our archives and figure out how we designed these things. Also, they said the relay harness and instructions are not included. Relay harness sold separately, paper instructions not an option. So pretty much I'm gonna get these headlights installed, and I'm gonna get all our nice trim pieces back on the front end of the Nova, because that's something I can do right now. And I'll get all the wires out so we can access them for later when we actually figure out how the heck we need to wire this thing. So what I'm gonna do right now, put the front end of the Nova back together. Really just removing the battery because it was right behind the headlight bucket. Cool. Come to find out that this headlight does not even fit in the factory headlight bucket. not even a little bit. This is what we're running into. Basically the back of the bucket is too narrow to get the headlight through. But what I'm going to do is remove that headlight bucket, widen that hole back there. Since we last had a visit, I've been doing some wiring. Yes, this is an abomination, but I have figured out where every wire needs to go, where power needs to go, figured out where ground needs to go. Now that we know where everything needs to go, pretty much all that we gotta do is start one montage and then it'll be finished for you guys. So if you saw me making this little plate here and you're wondering like, hey, what the heck's he doing? This is what the heck I'm doing. Basically made those little plates so you could bolt the main ballast to them. And then what I did was use some extreme 3M adhesive to stack every module on top of the main ballast. That way, if ever you need to service this, you can just unbolt the main ballast from that plate, and the plate itself is going to be bolted to the inside of the inner fender. Here's my super sweet little bundle of joy so far that I made because I'm freaking awesome. Now what we're gonna do is tuck all that up in the fender, just all up in there. Just get it in there and then we'll have some lights. That is how it goes. I think that looks very nice. Some bolts, gotta put some bolts in. All right, so the trim is looking pretty cool. It's getting there. I like the way this side lines up right there. But if we travel over here, as you can see, this side does not line up worth a hoot. And that is because the holes that are back in there that have a bolt going straight through them, mounting to this back plate here, are just not in the right spot to make that line up. So I marked where I need to. I'm gonna remove this trim piece and re-drill those holes so this lines up very nicely.
Get on with it.
Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. I know some of you are just dying to know. We've been playing off this super awesome custom grill in the video as if it's not a big deal. but it is a big deal, and we just haven't said anything in this video because we honestly wanted to dedicate an entire separate video discussing how we made that part. Long story short, we just got this Peel 3D scanner, and we wanted to dedicate an entire video to learning the scanner and kind of introducing a new topic, a new subject regarding all the things that we wish to design with the capabilities of that scanner. We'll post a separate video discussing all those products that we wish to bring you in the future. Until then, all you 3D scanner junkies are just gonna have to chill out until we get that video out to you. If you enjoyed this style of video where we dive deeper into what goes into the custom aspect of building a car, installing aftermarket parts, let us know please in the comments below. If you'd like to see more of this content, please let us know, because we plan on showing you a build series like this on every project we have in the shop, which right now is in the double digits and more than I can consciously think of. So if that tells you anything, we have content on stock for you that we are just aching to get out to you. Like, subscribe, comment, check us out on Instagram at Charlie's Custom Creations. Also check us out at charliescustomcreations.com. And I will see you next week with some other exciting video. There's just so much to do here. And for those of you just dying to know why we call it Sugarcube, well, it's because I think the car is cute and innocent looking. Much like my lizard I had when I was an 8-year-old boy, Sugarcube. Thank you for your time.